can't lock us out of our inn. That's tyrannical.
What?
Damn soldiers and their damn rules and regulations. How infuriating. I don't even like the place that much, but I'll be damned if I let them toss me out of my own inn. The closer the city gets to completion, the worse things get for us common folk.
Oh, hello everyone. I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online, Orsinium. What happened at the inn?
Orsimer soldiers barged into our inn and kicked us out. Now they won't let anyone back in. They decided to detain some of our patrons, including your friends. In fact, the little wood elf showed up right before the soldiers did.
There has to be a way to get inside.
The soldiers placed guards at all the exits, even the back one. Damned if I know how they found out about that. The soldiers won't let anyone in until they finish the king's work, whatever that is. Bunch of stiff boots, the lot of them.
I'll find a way to get
I
inside.
should have known that hiding folks in our inn would eventually bite us in the arse. This is ridiculous, though. They sent an entire squad of soldiers to lock down one inn. You'd think we were the damn Winterborn or something.
If you want your inn back, I need your help.
Haven't you and your friends caused us enough trouble already? Alright. If you get me my inn back, I'll try to forget that any of this ever happened. So, how can I help?
Any ideas on how I can get past the soldiers?
Well, there might be a way. There was a merchant here earlier. Smelled like fermented echater cheese that was left out in the sun. But he was awfully friendly with the soldiers. Maybe a little too
Oh, is it
friendly,
what's his
if you catch
face? The
my
dude from the
meaning.
beginning of this? Do you know where I can find this stinky merchant?
To be honest, I was kind of busy trying to not get arrested at the time. Wait a moment. Yes, I know. He said something about the bathhouse before he left. Anyway, I hope that's where he went. He'll need to soak for hours to get rid of that smell.
The soldier you're talking to, do you know her?
Never seen her before. I make it a habit to get to know all of the guards and soldiers who come to the inn to unwind. From the look on her face, she hasn't unwound since the king was a cub tied to the Forge Mother's apron.
You must know something about her.
What? You looking to court her or something? If you're so enthralled by Captain What's-Her-Name, I heard her tell a soldier she'd be by the ramparts near the stables. But she's a cold fish. Mark my words. You'd do better fishing in a different pond.
Do you have your inn key with you? I could use it to sneak into the inn.
That was the first thing they confiscated. It was Sergeant Vulmon. I know him. He's one of our regulars. Usually friendly, leaves an extra gold piece now and again. He's stationed near the King's Corner Club, but he won't give up that key.
I could steal it from him.
That's between you and him. I'll have no part in that. I'm no criminal despite how all this looks.
I'm gonna go to the bathhouse. That's the... No. The merchant, yeah. It's gotta be the dude from the start, who I ended up not reporting. Against my better judgment, I decided not to report him. Oh, Markle Glen. How do I get to the bathhouse? Yep, it's gotta be the same guy. Wait, where is he?
Ah, there you are. I was beginning to wonder if you'd ever show up.
Hello, Gulug.
I was hoping you'd come by. Made sure to wear my favorite fragrance so that the innkeeper's daughter would notice me. She's a feisty one. She should come and soak with me sometime. Do her a world of good, it would.
Moza said you were awfully friendly with the soldiers.
I'm awfully friendly with everybody. Anything else is bad business. Now, since you did a good turn for me and didn't report me to the authorities, I thought I'd do a good turn for you.
I'm not sure what you're getting at.
A person in my line of business, well, we hear things. Secret things. Dangerous things. Things concerning clan chiefs and fanatics with a little too much holiness in their hair.
And?
You need to get into the inn. I can get you into the inn. Tit for tat, as the Britons say. Now, I don't know exactly what's going on, and I don't want to know. But I don't like those new soldiers. Something not right about them.
How could you get me into the inn?
By giving you this key, my friend, you'd be surprised at how much you can accomplish by slipping some gold into a purse. Even a soldier's purse. So go help your friends. With this, I consider my debt to you paid in full.
Oh, it was worth not selling him out. That pleases me. Alright, I no longer regret my choice. How do I get over it? God. Orsinium, I love you, but you're confusing to navigate sometimes. Hello. God, wouldn't that be something? You're just walking along the path and a guy riding a bear falls out of the sky. Okay, no one's gonna care if I do this? I guess they won't. Okay, I'll just walk through the lock. Oh, the frame rate. Oh, a way in.
You're a little late. They just left me here to die.
What happened? Where are the others?
I was running messages for the cute wood elf and the grumpy orc. When I returned, the soldiers rushed in, stabbed me.
Where are Evelyn and Chief Bazrog?
They never saw it coming. The soldiers grabbed the orc chief and the elf, took them away by the order of the king. I guess I was just in the way.
Hang on a way in. No hanging on for a way in. He's found a way out. Is he? Yeah, he's in the temple. Or the keep, whichever
You
one.
find out who's responsible, and that
By the way, last episode, when I said I recognized the voice of the leader of the Voshrock, I'm pretty sure it was his mom. It was Kurog's mother. Hello, little bat. I wonder how much of the plot Kurog himself is. I do remember the mother is the like master manipulator, but I don't remember how much of it Kurog was actually involved in. I don't think very much, actually. How many quests were left? Oh, I can't check.
my hunters brought in an entire herd this morning.
We should have enough for the feast then, depending on how hungry the king is.
Okay, so there's 3 quests
Your
left.
hunt daughter. She told my Koskra she could marry whoever she wanted. Tradition be damned.
Isn't that what the king wants? Toss out the old and in with the new?
Can you imagine the chaos? Sometimes I don't know what the king is thinking.
Okay, so there's some gossiping happening around here. King? Hello, your Kurogness.
Ah, my favorite problem handler has returned. Have you come to see what you accomplished? Thanks to you, the clan chiefs have gathered to hear what I have to say. This is going to be a moot that all of Hrothgar won't soon forget.
I need to talk to you about something important.
That sounds serious, but this is a time for celebration. The next age of the Orsimer people begins today.
Why did you send soldiers to the inn?
You dare to question my actions? To imply that I don't have the best interests of my people in mind? If you must know, we received word of the location of the traitors. I send my soldiers to capture them for interrogation.
Did you know your soldiers were infiltrated by the Voshrock?
What? How dare you spread such false accusations? Has Bazrog filled your head with more of his Malakath lies? I won't hear such things. Not on the verge of my greatest victory.
Where are Chief Bazrog and Evely?
More questions? You're beginning to try my patience. But let's not talk about such matters in front of the clan chiefs. Meet me down in the dining hall and we can continue this discussion in private.
This doesn't feel like a trap.
I hear the footsteps of an outsider. Come, we need to talk.
Yeah, that was you doing the whole teleporting between people thing.
You never cease to surprise me. I suppose your recent adventures were somewhat trying. Of course, sticking your tusks where they don't belong usually leads to trouble, doesn't it?
You've turned into the Disney villain. What are you talking about?
So proud, so sure, so certain that you do the right thing. But you defy the will of Trinimac and try to stop the inevitable by warning my son. In short, you have begun to annoy me.
But I need to warn Kurag about the Voshrak.
The Voshrak do exactly what they've been ordered to do. They will eliminate every obstacle that threatens my son. It's time to remove the clan chiefs so that Orsimer unification can begin. This is about survival. Surely you can understand that.
Oh. It's you. I'll stop you.
Stop me? I don't think so. The Orsimer will rally as one under King Kurog's banner. I have foreseen it. Let it be known, the outsider who stands before us has betrayed our great. For your actions, I condemn you and your allies to death. A sentence you shall execute by your own hand.
Oh, that's scary.
May Trinimac guide your blade.
Wow, that's quite a power.
I'm sorry it had to come to this. What I do for the good of the Orsimer people.
Awake? Good. It's about time. I would have been disappointed if you died after I dragged you down here. You learn a lot about healing when you're King Kurog's shield wife. Looks like my skills apply to outsiders as well. But we've wasted enough time. You need to get moving.
What happened?
I admit I never trusted you. But you've helped our people. You deserve better than to fall to the Forge Mother. I dragged you back here before the Voshrak arrived, healed you as best I could. Now get out of here before the soldiers find you.
I can't just leave, not while there are still things that need to be done.
My beloved does what he must to unite our people. You know this is true. You've seen it. The clan chiefs refuse to listen. If Kurog fails, the Orsimer will never be anything more than the abused and scorned wretches the other races imagine us to be.
There must be another way.
The chiefs have already headed to the moot, and Voshrak guard the keep. If you want to survive, you have to leave now. I don't want to fight you, but if you decide to go after the king, well, I am sworn to protect my beloved.
I'm not leaving without Chief Bazrag and Evely.
I expected you'd say that. Take this. It will open the cells in the dungeon below the keep. Just take your friends far from this place, and let my beloved finish his mission to elevate our people.
Before I go, I want to ask you something.
My beloved believes that this is the only way to accomplish his dream. As his shield wife, I will support him, just as I always have.
Was this Krog's plan all along?
No. He hoped that the chiefs would come to believe in his vision, to see the future he imagined just as he did. He never wanted it to come to this. But a king must always do the right thing for his people.
Won't killing the chiefs turn the clans against Kurog?
Why would they do that? They'll see a king who fought the fanatical Voshrak, who tried desperately to save the chiefs against overwhelming odds. When the dust clears, they will love him and stand united beneath his banner for all the world to see.
Why do Alga and Kurog hate Bazrag so much?
My beloved doesn't hate Bazrag. They were friends once, almost brothers. If anything, he's disappointed in the chief. But Bazrag challenges the king. He needs to be removed from the field of battle before he has a chance to disrupt the plan.
That's why you blamed Bazrag for the attack on the temple?
It worked, didn't it? The chiefs have gathered for the moot, and everything proceeds as planned. As long as you take Bazrag with you when you leave, there won't be any reason for more bloodshed. He served his purpose, just like you.
Why are you going along with all of this?
Kurog is my beloved, and I swore an oath to support and protect him. Besides, I believe in the king's dream. I believe in a united Orsimer nation. It's the best way for us to take our place as equals among the other races.
Even if it means killing innocents?
Oh, the clan chiefs are far from innocent, and their deaths will serve a higher purpose. They represent a worthy sacrifice. Now, take your friends and go. This isn't your concern any longer. Let my beloved finish what he began. Please.
I don't think it's gonna go that way. I don't think so. And of course, now they're all hostile. Oh, those are just Voshrak. Mine. What?
Burn it!
They didn't aggro me. Pardon me. Oh, people sure vacated the premises real fast, like. Yeah, I got one of these. Anyone else? Oh. There. Much better.
We have to stop
Wait.
meeting.
No,
We
never mind.
have to stop meeting like this. Maybe next time I could rescue you. What do you say? What in Malakath's name is Kurog up to, I wonder? This is brash, even for him.
Kurog is working with the Voshrak.
You better not be pulling my tusk, outsider. I've known Kurog for a long time. We may disagree on certain issues, but he's always had the best interests of our people in mind. This makes no sense.
He's using the moot as a trap. He's going to eliminate the chiefs who oppose him.
Then there isn't any time to waste. Give me the key and head for the throne room. There's a passage in there that will lead you directly to the moot. I'll get Everlee to safety and try to gather some additional help.
Additional help?
There are still some people here in the city that I can count on. Now do whatever you have to and get to the moot. If you run into any problems, find me outside the keep and we'll figure something out.
Is Everly in there? Oh.
I'll make sure Chief Barzrog gets out of here safely. Don't worry, you can count on me. But I can't believe what you said about the king. That's some rotten acorns, that's for sure.
How does she maintain that chipper attitude? Oh, the throne room's the one upstairs, right. Excuse me. With the giant doors. Of course I couldn't just make my way in there. Stop that, you're dead. Thanks for the Rubedite Mall, I guess.
I wish you had listened to me, but I expected you'd come here.
My beloved says the moot is off limits. I'm sorry it's come to this, but you leave us no choice.
That was a quick turnaround. Alright. Let's fight. Oh, you don't have a lot of health. I guess it's fine. I'll use you to build up some ultimate for the fights ahead. Where did she go? There she is. Is there like a secret lever on the... I didn't want to sit in it. The king's orders. Man, I gotta go through a loading screen. Darn. Oh, speaking of things I gotta go through. Hello, bad guys. Out we go. So the moat's in the tower for sure, right? So then how do you get in the tower? is he? Hello? Oh. I don't see any of that additional help you were mentioning. It seems like it's still just the two of you. God, he's a big guy. And she's little.
I had a feeling I'd find you here. Kurog sealed the route to the moot, didn't he? Damn it. Most of my contacts have gone deep into hiding, and we're no closer to saving the chiefs than we were when I scraped you up off the floor of the keep.
I found this note. What? Floor of the keep. I found this note in the throne room.
Let me see that. You can get to the moot through the temple. I had no idea that path even existed. But they sent soldiers after Solgra, that's bad. We need a new plan, and we need it now.
Any ideas?
You go ahead to the temple and check on the High Priestess. Everly and I have one more place where we can look for some help. If we're successful, it might make the path to the moot slightly less complicated.
Just be careful. The soldiers and guards are still looking for both of you.
I'm well aware of that. I'm counting on the start of the moot to keep them distracted. But we won't take any unnecessary chances. We need Solgra alive to tell her side of the story. Then we can get to the moot and save the chiefs.
I'll try to make this quick then.
Done more for me and my people than I could have ever expected. I appreciate that. It shows you have honor. Now get to the temple and make sure the High Priestess is all right. We need her alive. The temple, besieged by weapon-wielding fanatics twice in the same season. It's insane. Kurog has set this avalanche in motion. Now it's up to us to try to stop it.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will. I've seen you in action. I have a feeling that the fate of Hrothgar depends on what we do next. Our actions, whether we succeed or fail, will determine the future of Orsinium and the Orc people.
Do you really think everything comes down to this?
How could it not? The temple, the moot. Those are the fires that will test our mettle. We'll either come out stronger or be consumed in the flames. Now go help Solgra.
I'll go to the temple and help the High Priestess. Oh, I got a girdle. It doesn't do anything. Like most of the stuff I've gotten from this DLC. It does nothing. Oh, they're not actually hostile. Okay. Oh wait, do I have to like... I gotta go like up and around, don't I? What? The higher up you go in this city, the more confusing it gets. Where does it want me to go? Is it like down there? Oh, I guess through that door. There's no way to safely get down now. Great, awesome. There's... How do I get down? I need to go the long way around on the base level. So like this. Okay, there we go. I wonder if this will change at the end of the DLC. If the statue of Trinimac will be gone and be replaced with a statue of Malakath.
Calm down, my brothers and sisters. We're in no condition to chase after anyone. King's soldiers want to talk to Solgra. It must be for a good reason. We need to stay out of their way.
Hey, it's Ugas. Hey, Ugas.
This isn't a good time to visit the temple. We have a bit of a situation. I humbly suggest that you come back later.
Where's High Priestess Olga?
If this is about that incident with the fanatics, you should take it up with the king. In these difficult times, misunderstandings can quickly spiral out of control and lead to situations we'd all rather avoid.
Tell me where I can find the High Priestess.
But, oh, very well. When the king's soldiers banged on the door, she ran up the stairs and outside. The soldiers knocked us aside and chased after her. I don't know what Solgra did, but she's clearly made someone very angry.
The High Priestess didn't say anything?
Not a word. She appeared to be as surprised as we were when the soldiers barged in. Normally, Solgra is so proper. If the soldiers hadn't had their weapons drawn, I'm sure she would have gone with him quietly.
Are you though? Are you sure? I gotta get up there. Oof. Are there gonna be Vashrock people? No, I guess not. Why did you make me load into the... Oh, man. I will not miss you, Temple of Ire. God, what an apt name for a place like this. Temple of Ire. It certainly rouses my ire, that's for sure. Maybe I should have waited. Oh, I can't really wait that much, but I'd be curious to see how different this will be once supposedly the new version is out, which, ooh, it's got problems on the PC. Ooh. But I'm curious to see how the consoles will take to it, if it really does improve the load times even slightly.
There she is! Don't let the traitor get away!
Tell the king I'll play no part in his political games.
They're so weak. Oh, I forgot that the Trinamax swords have that cool double prong to them. Woo! That's you don't want to jump from here.
What in Trinamac's name is going on? Why did Kurog send soldiers after me? They acted like I'd done something horrible. I didn't want to show it, but I was frightened for my life. I'm just glad you arrived when you did.
Those weren't just soldiers, they were Voshrak. Did they hurt you?
Voshrak? I don't understand. But no, they didn't hurt me. Not for lack of trying, though. So tell me, what kind of trouble are we in now?
They're gonna blame you. Claim you're behind the Voshrak.
What a ridiculous notion. Trinamac promotes unity and civilization, not anarchy and violence like those Voshrak fanatics claim. Dare I ask? Tell me, who do we have to thank for this terrible situation?
Kurog and Elga. They plan to kill the chiefs and blame you for organizing the Voshrak.
We can't allow that to happen. But why have you come to help me? The clan chiefs are more important. You should be at the moot, doing whatever you can to foil the king's dastardly plan.
The paths to the moot have been sealed, all except the path through the temple.
There's a path to the moot through the temple. Perhaps via the old tunnels. Yes, that must be the way. Here, take this key. It opens the library. If there really are old tunnels under the temple, the way to access them is probably in there.
Go find a place to hide until this is all over.
There she is. My arrow will
Behind
find
you!
its mark.
On the ledges! More salt! Quick, let's get...
High Priestess, no!
She's down. Make sure none of her allies survive.
Get the assassin! I'll take Solgra back to the temple. Go!
Did she actually die? Because I can do the necromancy thing on the corpse.
Stop them! Don't let the traitors get past you!
Penitent Vomnish. You don't seem very penitent for someone who just... Oh, look how cool that sword is, though. It's like a tuning fork. You bash it against someone's head and it rings, their head rings. They might die, depending on things. Now, what was the plan here? Really?
I surrender! I surrender! You killed some of our best soldiers. I know when I'm outmatched.
You're nothing but a cowardly assassin.
I have my orders. Don't you know that High Priestess Solgra is a criminal, an enemy of the Orsimer? She's the leader of the Vosh Rock. You should thank me for what I've done.
You know very well that Solgra isn't connected to the Vosh Rock.
How would I know such a thing? I'm just a simple soldier. I'm not a cultist in disguise. And even if I were, you can't prove a thing. Do with me as you will, outsider. I serve a higher cause.
Go and tell Alga and Kurag I'm coming for them.
You're going to let me live? The Forge Mother was right. You are a coward. There's no iron in your spine. You can't win, outsider. Trinamac is on our side after all. You'll regret letting me live, but I'll enjoy watching the king tear you apart.
Can I just follow her? No? Okay. Oh man, I gotta... Damn you for making me climb higher. There's no easy way down, is there? Maybe... Actually, maybe... Just maybe. If I'm real careful. Whoops. That's not what careful is. Back into the temple. I mean, again, you could have just had all your temple and religious stuff dedicated to both Malakath and Trinamac equally, and everyone would enjoy it. It's like building a church and a cathedral, or a synagogue next to each other.
Trying to stop them would have only put us all in danger.
You could have done something. You're cowards. All of you.
Everly, enough. Solgra's gone. More priests getting killed wouldn't have changed that.
I should have been here. To save her.
Her death was quick, if that makes you feel any better. What in Malakath's name happened out there?
Krog sent Soldiers, put out the word that she was the leader of the Vosh Rock. I couldn't save her.
Solgra didn't deserve this fate. As much as I disagreed with her, she was a good person, a caring person. Kurog has gone too far this time. He has to be stopped.
We talked about the tunnels before she died.
Did Solgra know about the tunnels beneath the temple? Was she able to tell you how we can reach the moot before more people die?
Solgra gave me a key to the library. She thought the tunnels would be accessible through there.
This isn't going to be like swimming in mud with the Argonians. We're talking about defying the king. At best we'll be branded as Kingslayers. At worst we'll be dead. This isn't your fight. Not really. Are you still ready to go through with this?
Kurog betrayed us all. I'm ready to end this.
Then we take the fight to Kurog and Alga. If they refuse to give up their mad plans, then we fight on until one side or the other has been defeated. Kurog's reign ends today. So swears Basrog of Clan Farum. So swears Basrog of the Orsimer. May Trinamac take you to your final reward, High Priestess.
Chief Basrog, I thought you were a firm believer in Malakath.
There is no place for a gentle soul in the Ashen Forge, priest. So why not let Trinamac have her?
Goodbye, my friend. I'm going to miss you.
Oof. Hey, you're okay. That's good to know. Wasn't there something... Wait, this mission, there's a special hidden thing somewhere. I need to look up where it is. 1 second. Alright, I checked. And I was right. There is something hidden here. It's actually in the library. So we can stop and check that on the way. How do I get... Oh, just that big door. Okay, that's easy. Someone tore a hole in that tapestry. That's a nice tapestry, too. I have that in my house. Oh. Worship for the orcs is as much about reciting their grievances as it is revering their deity. The temple library consists mainly of a litany of betrayals and injustice extending back thousands of years. Wow. They never forget. Okay, it's somewhere in here.
Look at this mess. We'll never find anything in here. Look around and see if you can find something that looks like a hidden passage.
I'll check over here.
Where is it? I've never actually found it in my playthroughs. I only found out about it afterwards. I know it's in here somewhere. Maybe it's on top of the... I wonder. No, it's not up there. I don't think anyways. Where the hell is it? I think it is supposed to be like on top of something. Oh, I can step on this. Restricted. What's restricted? Oh. Oh, it might just actually be in one of these. Who knows? No. 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 Where the hell is it? Religion, elves. I mean, it has, I bet it's gotta be up here. Why else would there be a path like this? Maybe it's after I open the door something changes? East wall. Orcish delights. Okay.
You'd think that temple priests would be neater. These manuscripts are all over the place. Start searching. We've got to find a way into the tunnels.
Any idea where to start looking?
Look everywhere. It'll probably be something odd or out of place, like those switches over there. But this is a library. Maybe one of these dusty old tomes can help. There's bound to be a book that talks about the construction of the temple in here.
Lights, fiction, religion, elves. Building Orsinium. I would bet that one. So that should be... there. Look forward to a time when the priests determine. Here we're going to be able to see some of the tunnels have been sealed off from the cloud. But the tunnel didn't even... The Battle of Orsinium. No. No. Where was battles? Restricted. What is this? Oh. The Argonian maid. Battles, battles. Where was battles? Wasn't there a battles? Did I misremember that? Bretons, Tamriel. Oh, this is the book. Who knows? This is called A Plea for Help. I'm trying to reach you. Yes, you. This is harder than you can imagine. Writing words to paper that doesn't exist. White light. There's white light all around me. Am I alive? Am I dreaming? Are these the colored rooms? Help me. I want to come home. Please. Darian. I never saw that my first time through. So I need to find the book that's about the battle for Orsinium. How many of those things are there? There's 1, 2, 3. Just 3? What are the symbols here? We got owl, wolf, hammer, fire. Same symbols on this one. Oh, there we go. The Battle of Orsinium. That's what I needed. As I, you need to open the way to tell. Remember these words. Oh. So, to my right, Lucian, Clan Lucian. To my left, Clan Bragosh. So Bragosh is his shield. Lucian is ferocity. And above, Ruskar guards the hill's bows. So the right one was ferocity. I bet that's the wolf. This one was a shield? I don't know what the shield could be. You know what? I should read the book that was about the clans. Here we go. Come on, let me in. Bragosh, hammer. Lucan, wolf. Ruskar, owl. Okay, that's easy. So that one's already correct. I just need to set the top one to owl. Unless those are reversed and it's his right, not my right. Also, how will I know? Oh, the owl has to be watching, so... Okay, so I need to switch these two. This needs to be the hammer. This one needs to be the wolf.
Well, I'll be a puny dark elf. You found it. I guess we're climbing down that hole.
I knew you could do it. Now let's go stop the king.
Okay. Darian isn't the only thing from the base game we'll be seeing by the end of this. There's one other guest star who shows up.
Silence, chiefs! Your constant bickering has plagued our people for long enough.
Kurog's belittling the chiefs. They won't stand.
You isolate yourselves in your own strongholds, perpetuating our selfish nature. We must change who and what we are.
Kurog's got a point. We're still going to kill the bastard, right?
does have a point, to be fair. There's some good meaning somewhere in that madness, but it's pretty lost in there. What was he charging up for? What was that?
I tried to appeal to you as equals, but you refused to listen. I grow tired of arguing with you.
They do this a couple times. It's really neat where like you're running down the path and it makes it sound like they're above you talking. Oh my god, what is this? What is this crazy path? Can I even go this way? No.
The king cares for our people, and all you do is break his heart.
Wonderful. The murderous king and his lunatic mother. This will be twisted.
Light it!
Okay, fine. Just gotta fight everything on the way there. That's okay. And straight ahead.
We're getting close. Be ready for anything.
Sounds like the time I walked in on an Imga courting ritual.
A what? Oh, wait, Imgas. Those are the ape people that we never see, ever. There's like a piece of concept art for them, and that's it. Whoa!
Choice is simple. Kneel before me as your king and ruler of the United Orsinium nation, or die.
We need to move faster. Kurog's about to start slaughtering the chiefs.
Yeah, Lord, there's so many. Ow, how dare you? Where did he go? I love doing so much damage. It's so weird when you have two tanks and builds are so radically different. Well, one is technically a tank and one is just a weird single player PvE, who knows what.
Once we get inside, find Kurog and take him down. We need to save as many chiefs as we can. There's still time if we move fast.
There's no lever. They must have shut it from the other side.
Stand aside and let me work. Get ready to get those people out of there.
Alright, he's crazy strong.
No choice. I'll unite the clans over your dead bodies.
It's a little out of sync.
I'll
But
take
it's fine.
care of the
Eliminate the
archers.
clan chiefs.
We've been betrayed. Defend yourselves.
Oh, that wasn't.
And now the last guest has arrived. I'm gonna make you pay. I need you. Keep those marks rock. Chiefs, over here.
Oh, there's a lot of these guys.
This gate is heavier than it looks.
Everyone go, please. You and you and you and you and you. Still one more. How dare you? I am the one who blocks.
Impressive as always, but it doesn't matter. My soldiers are already moving to block the tunnels. But even impressive criminals must pay for their crimes. I'm gonna deal with you personally. Bow before the king of the Orsinium! We will not be defeated!
I'm gonna go after the mom first. Oh, their health bar is shared. So just doing tons of damage to her is...
I demand a blood price.
Ooh, maybe that was a mistake.
I will end you!
Okay, that might have been a mistake. Actually, he's fine. Stop that, Karag. What's he doing?
Mother, grant me your power. May the fires of your forge engulf the traitor.
Oh, he can just...
I will burn you all!
He can just do that, okay? That's fine. There he goes. I'm guessing this is stages, that he doesn't just keep reviving or keep healing. So I should have killed him before the mother. Ooh, wow. The land's a little scorched from that.
You fought valiantly, bravely. Maybe the best display of martial skill I've ever seen. I just wish we weren't forced to become kingslayers. Kurog and his mother are dead, but look at the price he made us pay.
What price?
The murdered chiefs. But they're just the tip of Malakat's tusk. More orcs will die as they fight to take control of their clans. All the while ignoring the approach of winter and the coming starvation. I've seen enough death in 2 lifetimes.
Are you saying we should have left Kurog in power?
No. Kurog went from good intentions to madness faster than a hawker swallows a bucket of fish. Killing him was the right thing to do. In the end, he left us no choice.
So why does Kurog's death seem to bother you?
How could it not? Once Kurog was like a brother to me. He was a great orc, a visionary, before his mother corrupted him. But I've become as gloomy as a drunken dark elf on a rainy day. Must be because Kurog won, despite everything we did.
What do you mean?
Please, enough talk. I want to be alone for a while. Think about what happened here and what has to happen next. Meet me back at the keep. We'll continue this discussion then, and you'll get the explanation you desire. May your path to the Ashen Forge be lit with the braziers of courage, my one-time blade brother.
How do I... Oh. Are you the only chief that survived? No, can't be.
The clans. You earned their respect by what you did in there. Follow me. I can lead you back to the keep. The path should be safe enough now.
Let's get out of here.
Just stay close and follow me.
Well, that's convenient. Man, this couldn't have happened a week later. A week from now, the new patch would be out. Although I might still be I could still be downloading it if it was a week from now. That's gonna be a chunky download. You done thinking? Or are we getting like a cinematic talk angle where you're like facing the statue? No.
You're just in time. We finished clearing out the Vashrock and the remaining chiefs are waiting for me to address them. But word of Kurog's death is spreading through the city like wildfire. I don't know how the people will react to the news.
Are the Vashrock really defeated?
Not completely. I'm sure there are still pockets of deluded cultists hiding throughout the countryside. We'll deal with them eventually. Right now, I need to figure out what to do with the clans that lost their chiefs. And with this damnable city.
What did you mean when you said Kurog had won?
Kurog dreamed of a united Orsinium nation. Of all Orc clans standing shoulder to shoulder as equals with the other races. Despite everything that happened, I think he's going to get his wish.
I'm still not sure what you mean by that. How did Kurog win?
It will all become clear in time. Right now, I need to talk to the chiefs. Figure out how we're going to stabilize the clans without the need for more death and destruction. If you're up to it, I have one more favor to ask of you.
What do you need me to do?
You came to Hrothgar to help Kurog unite our people and rebuild this great city. Despite how we got here, you accomplished everything the king asked of you. Now I have a request. If you're willing to provide one more service to the orcs. This last favor is of a more personal nature. I want to give Kurog a proper funeral, to honor him for the warrior and leader he was, and not the crazed despot he turned out to be.
You really want to pay tribute to Kurog?
I do. Kurog was my friend once, and he was a great orc before his ambition got the better of him. Besides, the people need to know the whole truth. The good as well as the bad. The traditional orc requiem is just what we need to get past this.
What do you need me to do?
Take these notes and deliver them. Everyone should be somewhere in the city. Make them listen to you. Get them to attend Kurog's funeral. Meanwhile, I'll make sure everything is prepared for the ceremony.
I'll deliver the letters.
On your way back, after you've delivered the letters, stop by the King's Corner Club, speak to the barkeep, and get a bottle of Kurog's favorite ale. It's foul stuff, but he loved it. We'll use it to drink to his memory at the service.
Are you happy with the rebuild Orsinium?
Happy? What an odd question. To tell you the truth, I never thought I'd live to see the city rise again. But I've been wrong before. You're a good example of that. If you're asking if I'm proud of what Kurog created, then yes. I guess I am.
Are you worried that without a king, the city might make a tempting target?
The thought has crossed my mind. At least under Kurog as part of the Daggerfall Covenant, we were considered strong. We had allies. That's something I need to think about. I used to dismiss Kurog and his deals with our enemies. Now I'm not so sure.
Are you thinking of withdrawing from the Alliance?
Emmerich's agreement was with Kurog, not the clan chiefs. We need to discuss our options and make a decision. Hopefully before the next siege camp sets up outside our walls.
Who am I delivering the letters to?
Mostly to people you know. People who helped us stop Kurog and the Vashrock. There are also a few friends of mine. We trained together not long ago, but they recently returned to Hrothgar. I want them to see what happened here.
How will I recognize them?
There's Bizra, who rarely removes her war paint. She'll tell you to tusk off, but give her the letter anyway. The other one, he's a unique character. Has a code of honor all his own. If Bizra is here, he won't be far from her side.
Why hold a special funeral for a king who tried to murder you?
The chiefs and I discussed this. We think it's better to remember Kurog for who he was rather than vilify him as a tyrant. We honor the orc I knew as a friend, not the one I fought with as a rival and an enemy.
I didn't think that you and Kurog ever liked each other.
We fought side by side long ago. When he left Hrothgar to become a mercenary, I went with him. It was a glorious time. but I had responsibilities to return to. When next I saw my friend, he was making his own challenge to become chief of his clan.
Then how did Krog become king?
Kurog struck a deal with High King Emmerich, agreed to support the Breton ruler in Rancer's war in exchange for the return of Hrothgar. That's when he declared himself king. Some of us were furious with him, but his actions saved countless lives.
Oh, right, I got a weapon. Does it do anything? Wow, it's the last thing you get in the story and it doesn't do anything. Whatever. That's a bit of a flat note to end on. Well, I guess we're not quite at the end, but we're close. Gotta hand out some flyers, letters, whatever. Whoa. That doesn't look correct. That's not supposed to be floating like that. That's, oh! Oh, the whole world has come apart. That's that's a problem. Oh dear. Yeah, Someone broke reality. King Bosrag. I feel like these aren't the right...
Yeah, the king is dead. Long live King
It almost feels like they're not correctly loading at the right times. Oh, because when I passed by, there was a lady who said Kingslayer. Oh. Oh, you glitchy game. You weren't supposed to tell me that at that point. Oh, hey, Talvia. So I guess because he didn't die, would he have not? Like, who would have taken his place for the invite without him?
I'm glad you're here. Saves me the trouble of finding you. Before I return to the Somerset Isles, I want to thank you for not killing me back at the Vashrak Temple. I appreciate that. I think I would have found death to be very boring.
Not everyone survived.
The High Priestess was an inspiration. Her legacy will live on, in our memories and in the memories of everyone in Orsinium. As hard as it is to accept, the simple truth is that you can't save everyone. You just have to try.
Before you go, Chief Bazrag wanted to give you this.
What's this? A funeral? And I'm invited? Splendid. That will give me a chance to say my farewells to everyone all at the same time. Still, a funeral for that mad despot. I hope Chief Bazrag knows what he's doing.
Yeah. It's a little questionable, but he was his friend. How do you get out of this place? Oh, Usha.
I welcome Morkel Clan to Orsinium. Their work is without compare. Some will say otherwise, but they are wrong.
I'm glad to see that life still courses through your body. I'd be extremely out of sorts if you turned up dead. And I heard what happened. You have my thanks for keeping Chief Bosrog safe. I'd be even more upset if my husband had died.
Well, where were you while you were trying to stop Kurog?
Not everyone has the luxury to run off on an adventure whenever the mood takes them. I had the foreign survivors to deal with. They had to be gathered up and given shelter after the attack on our stronghold.
Chief Bazrog asked me to deliver this letter to you.
A letter? How intriguing. What does it say? My husband plans to hold a funeral for Kurog? I suppose that makes sense. They were good friends once, before Kurog put that tight crown upon his head. I'll join Bosrog as soon as I can.
Okay. Where else? Oh, don't tell me I have to go into the temple. Are you really gonna make me go through a load screen for the temple? Oh, you are. Oh, you are. How evil of you. Oh, but I wonder if the statue will have changed. Let's see. Is it still Trinimac? Will it ever load? Will it be floating in the sky 50 feet above where it's supposed to sit? Who can say? Reality is a fragile thing, turns out. Come on, game. Yeah, came. Oh, there's two people. Okay. Oh, Evely's here. Hey, Ugus.
I'm going to miss this place. The temple has become a more somber place since the death of the High Priestess. Soldra was a good woman. She cared about our people, and hoped to spread Trinimac's word. I know she also considered you to be her friend.
Are you going somewhere?
The temple is going to be rededicated to Malakath now that King Kurog and the Forge Mother are gone. It's a shame, but I can't blame the clan chiefs. Not after what the Boshrok did.
Chief Bazrog asked me to give you this.
What's this? A funeral? For Kurog? I'd be honored to represent Solgra and the temple at this solemn event. Not because I have any love for the Mad King, but because I see Bosrog's wisdom. The city needs to heal. I'll do what I can to help with that.
Oh, they put a new stone that they're chipping away at. How about that? Why is there... whatever.
The High Priestess used to study here. Read her books, write her sermons. Now she's gone, and it feels like I've got a hole the size of Eldenroot right in the middle of my chest.
You're taking Solgra's death kind of hard.
Damn right. We won, but the High Priestess died. That's awful, and it makes me so angry. It just isn't fair. But you obviously came here for another reason. Sorry I got so emotional. What's up?
Chief Bazrog wanted to give me this, or wanted me to give you this.
Isn't that how all this trouble started in the first place? But I guess I might as well see this through to the end. And you'll be there, right? Me and you, once more into the breach. Hopefully without anyone trying to kill us this time.
I guess. Why does it want me to go in that door up there? Oh, we gotta find his two weird allies. Or the last two people, I guess. The one with the war paint and the weird one. Was how he described them. Come on, game. Load. We only need to do this like a couple more times, game. Come on. Don't leave me high and dry. Just load the area. I wonder if reality is still broken out here. Where does it want me to go? Wait, back in here? That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, I gotta get the ale. I completely forgot. Wait. Moza? What? Oh, maybe not.
I don't think you should be here. I don't want any more trouble. I heard the king was dead, and I'm sure you had something to do with it. So leave us out of it.
Chief Bazrog asked me to give you this.
No, I don't want anything. Not from you, not from Chief Bazrog. I just want me and my father to be left alone.
Please at least look at the letter.
You just won't take no for an answer. Oh, all right, let me see that. A funeral? For the king? And the chief wants me to attend? I'd be honored. I wonder if I have time to get a nice dress.
Man, the city is so confusing. Alright, so the two, I guess, are just one marker, and they're both in that, like, weird little side alley I use all the time, or back alley. Right? That's what this is over here. Oh. Only one of them is here. Where's the other?
Tusk off. I've got no time for beggars or dishonest traders, and I'm in the mood to throw someone into the river. So walk away before we find out if you can swim.
Chief Bazrog sent me to find you and your friend.
Oh, really? I was certain the old bastard had forgotten his battle companions. In our day, we cut a bloody path across elsewhere in High Rock. But why'd Bazrog send you?
He wanted me to deliver this letter.
A letter? Me? My companion should be along at any moment. Wait until he finds out Bazrog is a chief now. A chief with his own private messenger. He'll plop a brick.
I hope you're not giving that poor messenger a hard time, Ezra.
Am I supposed to know who this is?
I hope Bizra hasn't been giving you a hard time. She can't help it. She has the personality of an ornery Chater, and that's her on good days.
Chief Bazrog wanted me to deliver this letter to you.
Let me see that. Interesting. Kurog's dead, and Bazrog wants to throw him a traditional Orsimer funeral. And look at that. I'm invited. I usually only get invited to things when someone wants me to hit something.
How do you know Chief Bazrog?
I don't know Chief Bazrog, but I was well acquainted with Bazrog the Butcher. We all served as a part of Gaspar's Stalkers, probably the best mercenary company ever to battle its way across Hammerfell and Cyrodiil. Those were good times.
Why did they have a weird intro? Like, was I supposed to know who he was?
What was I thinking?
Was he in like another quest that I didn't do in this character? Roxanne.
No sad faces. Not in here. This was Kurog's happy place, and that's how it's going to stay. To Kurog, to Orsinium, may the city always remember the kind and gentle king who cared for his people. Everything else? That was his mother's fault.
I need a bottle of Kurog's favorite ale for his funeral.
A funeral? No one tells me anything. I came to this wretched land because of Kurog. He set me up with this tavern, and I'll always be grateful to him for that. You want the ale? Let's make a deal.
What kind of deal?
I'll give you a bottle of Kurog's favorite ale. I'll give you a whole damn barrel of the stuff. But only if you let me attend his funeral. I want to honor him. Say goodbye. Let me do that, and I'll make sure you have plenty of the ale he loved.
Consider it done.
Thank you. I'll have the ale delivered to the keep. And I'll see you at the funeral. It'll be one last party for the king.
Oops, I don't want to buy anything. Is this the last time I have to go into this keep? Castle Overlook. Oh, is that where isn't that the throne room, or is that a different thing? Oops. Come on, game. Oh, Scarp Keep. What are you possibly loading? So I've got to go up? Maybe this isn't an area I've been to yet. Wait, it's like... Oh, it's over there? Oh, these cool totems again. Oh, they didn't have a better way to do this? So you don't have to keep going through a load screen? Come on, man. This is nice though because the DLCs always have kind of like a big wrap-up moment. Well, maybe not. Yeah, no, even the Brotherhood and Thieves Guild, it's kind of like all the major players you met during the storyline all grouped together, and you can have one final chat with everyone. I guess they did that with the main game stuff too. Oh.
Old friends, I'm glad to see you. This is very important to me.
I'm just sorry I missed all the action. It looks like you could have used another hand or two.
Bum nog and hands. I think it's an obsession.
Thank you for gathering, everyone. It's important that they're all here to see what happens next.
What happens next?
We proceed with the funeral. The ceremony is as much about Kurog and the others as it is about the future of the city. The awesome people. Everyone will want to be here for this.
It sounds like you've come to a decision.
Don't worry. I'm not planning anything as audacious as Kurog. Everyone in the city has a choice to make, but it will be peaceful. Nothing will be forced upon them. No more harm will come to the Orsinium. You have my word on that.
Remember that you said that. Too many people died because of this.
I can't forget even if I wanted to. But we need to move forward. Now please, we should begin the ceremony. There will be things I ask you to do during the Requiem. Listen to what I say, and act accordingly. Today tests our resolve. We have lost friends, allies, and the one responsible for all this. We've gathered to honor him. Some of you question the wisdom of that, but we need to see the Orsimer in a new light. We need to respect and honor each other. That starts today. Even a good orc can fall prey to ill-conceived notions. We need to bury the past with the king, and look to the future. Outsider, step forward. Your help has been invaluable, and I want you to be a part of this. Please, light the first torch. We ignite these fires to remember Kurog's true goal. Unity for the awesome of people. Instead, we have clans without chiefs. A city without a king. We will support these people. Guide them. We must look to tomorrow. Outsider, light the second torch. It will burn away the past and guide us to the future. Remember the Kurog who was. Strong, confident. A king who cared about his people. We will carry on that legacy, offering help, but never forcing it upon anyone, much to my regret. The clan chiefs have asked me to take on the mantle of King of the Awesome. To this request, I have cautiously agreed. We cannot be seen as weak and leaderless to the rest of the world. I shall uphold Kurog's dream, but I will avoid his ambition. We shall stand together as the new Orsinium. Say your farewells, then return to the keep. We must put this darkness behind us and celebrate a new day.
I want to talk to all my friends.
That was a beautiful ceremony. So respectful and yet also inspiring. I particularly liked the fire. It was so fiery. And I'm glad they made Basrag the king. I think he'll do a fine job for his people. I wonder if Basrag has any interest in a corner club. We wouldn't even need to change the name or anything.
Really? That's your takeaway?
Another king? These orcs just don't learn their lesson, do they? Oh well. I suppose Basrag won't be as bad as Kurog. He couldn't be. At least, I hope he'll do a good job.
Isn't it amazing? Here I am, a simple commoner, getting to watch history in the making. I wonder if the new king will let us cater his coronation. The greedy gut has the best chef in Orsinium, you know.
I didn't know. Why are you wearing elven armor?
They're almost as bad as the Bretons and High Elves. Spattered mud on their clothes, and they need to have them cleaned, just like the rest of us.
That's true. Argonians don't really have any, like, rulers in the same sense. Basically, you listen to the trees and that's it.
Basrag let them crown him as king? I never saw that coming.
King Basrag? I guess it has a sort of ring to it. I just hope he knows what he's getting into.
My husband, the king. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I suppose I'll have to get used to it. It's not like he can refuse the throne now that he's accepted it. At least, I don't think he can.
Another king? Well, I suppose that makes sense. A united Orsimer is certainly stronger than isolated clans. I guess you could say Kurog got his wish after all.
Yep. Anyone else? Oh, the chiefs. Oh, I can't. I cannot talk to the chiefs. Oh, wait. Oh, cool. She's here. When does the guests appear? There's one last person who hasn't shown up yet. I guess it's after you finish this quest. Please just load me into the throne room area, or I just need to go to the throne room area or wherever and talk to Basrag, and that's the end. And it doesn't make me go through 4 more loading screens. My God. Come on. Where is he? Down there? No, up there.
I'm glad you're here. How long has it been?
Too long, that's for sure. But we can't all be shield wife to a king.
Oh, they're all having a chat. I kind of want to hear what they're saying to each other.
Does priest appreciate Riggert's gift?
Oh my God, Rigger, you're here?
Finest
Will you
Lord
return to
Spices
Black
and...
Marsh, my friend? Or do you have another destination in mind?
As long as it's not here, I'll go
Are you
wherever.
sure this is safe to eat? I'm not sure I even know what this is.
Al-Anon's here. The Vanos twins, God. So these are all the NPCs that show up in this, Are you two gonna reconcile?
King Basrag's going to pay for any damages the inn sustained when the Orsimer soldier...
Okay, and you?
Thank you for allowing me to.
Okay, it's just more of the... I didn't realize... Oh, Rigger does have a quest in this deal, God.
Thanks for the offer, but I can't. Not after everything that's happened.
I understand. Thank you for everything you've done, little elf. I shall miss you. Your courage and resilience in the face of adversity do you honor, my friend. If not for you, the clan chiefs and I wouldn't be standing here. And I certainly wouldn't be king. So this is all your fault, isn't it?
Don't you enjoy being king?
I haven't been king long enough to form an opinion. I hope the crown isn't as heavy as Kurog made it look. You have a place here with the people of Orsinium, but as much as I'd like you to stay, I know there are others out there who need your help.
What's next for you in Orsinium?
I need to continue to meet with the clan chiefs and reach out to other influential orcs in the city. We have a government to forge and alliances to foster. There's a lot of work, but I think I finally understand what Kurog was trying to do.
I wish you well, King Bazrog.
And you. Take this. It belonged to Kurog, but you earned it. I hope I can do as much for my people as you did for Orsinium. I will do my best to live up to the faith that you and the clan chiefs have seen in me. Your name will never be forgotten by the Orsinium. We will talk of your deeds for generations to come. Now, we'll find a way for the clans to work together, to fulfill Kurog's original dream of a united and strong people. Orsinium will stand forever.
Is this just the same question as before?
There's enough of the fanatics left to be a pain in my side. But we have ways of separating the bad from the good. It might take a while, but we'll put an end to the Vosh Rock before too long.
How do you feel about this king thing?
Never wanted to be a king. Still don't, really. But this is the best way to keep the clans from fighting or starving to death once winter sets in. I'll wear the crown for as long as I have to. Set my people on the right path.
What's gonna happen to Kurog's body?
Orcs usually burn the bodies of chiefs and heroes, mix the ashes into swords and shields. But for Kurog, I think I'll have the seat of the throne recast. That way he'll always be a pain in my arse. Help remind me what I should and shouldn't do.
I wanted to say goodbye.
Orcs have no concept of goodbye. We just come and go as we please. But you're always welcome in Orsinium, my friend. I'll be here cleaning up the mess that Kurog left us with. Just try not to get killed without me, alright?
I'll do my best.
Good. I knew you would. I wish you safe travels. I'll try not to get too jealous while I'm stuck here being a royal bureaucrat and you're out there being a hero.
Goodbye. Hey, there he is. Look who it is.
Greeting, Vestige. Though I can hardly call you that anymore, can I? Let us say, Meridia's champion, the hero of Cold Harbor, the savior of Tamriel.
Varen, but I saw you die.
So you did, and I have gone on to the next great adventure.
Why have you returned?
I bring you a warning, champion. Oblivion stirs. Great and terrible machinations have begun. Once again, Tamriel is in danger. You have a part to play in the events to come.
What events?
A great war is coming. A war between the forces of Oblivion. The Daedric princes are choosing sides. The Great Deceiver, the Sower of Discord, and the Patron of Darkness plot a great deception.
In case that's not clear, the Great Deceiver is Clavicus Vile, Prince of Lies. Sower of Discord is Mephala, the Prince of Schemes. No, I guess, well, schemes, not schemes, plots. It's a little different. The Patron of Darkness would be Nocturnal, the Prince of Darkness. That one's a little easy. What must I do?
Be ready. Watch for signs. The war shall begin when the gates of Sothasil's lost city are reopened. So the scrolls portend. So shall it be.
Will you help me?
I cannot aid you in the coming battle. My time in this world is at an end. I must take my place in the immortal plane. Farewell, old friend. We will not speak again.
Wait, I don't understand. And he's gone. So that was a super clever teaser of the next major plot point to come. There's one other teaser that happens in Dark Brotherhood, I want to say. And then you get into it. Emily, any last thoughts?
You're leaving too? I can't blame you. I really can't stay around here much longer. Not after everything that happened.
Are you doing alright?
Not that well, all things considered. When I saw the High Priestess's body just lying on that slab. Look, I've got to get out of here. If I stick around, these feelings, these memories, they're never going to fade.
Did King Bazrog talk to you?
Yeah. He wanted me to stay and help train the Orc archers. He even offered me my own squad and a fancy title. But after everything that happened, I just need to get away, so I can put this all behind me.
Where will you go?
I'm not sure. I might return to Valenwood, see my family. I'm kind of missing my loved ones after what we've been through. I wonder if Solbra had a family. She never mentioned it.
I want to say goodbye.
There's so much I want to tell you, to thank you for. I've learned so much from you. Out of everyone here, you're the one person I never lost faith in. I wish I could just go and follow you around forever.
What's stopping you?
Tempting, but I need to find my own way for a while. But no matter where the wind blows, leaves from the same tree eventually find each other again. That'll be the same for us.
Does she show up? Does she show up in any future content? I don't know. But if they ever do anything with Fallen Nasty, it would be a good excuse to have her show up. Well, that's Orsinium. This was the first major plot DLC they created after the base game stuff, and you can really tell how much more polish it had. And it gets better and better per thing. God, even to compare this and like elsewhere, night and day. That's not even a riff on this. They've improved so much over the years. But that's it for now, so thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.